Coming up on this week's episode of Midlife Crisis, we have Mr. Rodney Warren in the building, my dad. Welcome. Thanks for coming on just to talk about life.
Which the overall theme is going to be reflecting on the past year, looking ahead, asking for wisdom, advice, reflecting on what it was like in your 30s to where you're at now. And that way we can have a point of reference. And also, you know, whoever's listening to the pod into the new year.
Right. And then we'll finish up with our of the year awards and we'll get into some fun.
Well, I think the invite me for the wisdom and advice part was taking a roll of the dice, boys.
We got it. We're going to get it.
I appreciate that.
Well, we're gonna get out of you.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go. All right, welcome back. Welcome to the final episode of 2025. You are listening to Midlife Crisis, the #1 millennial podcast with
Just the right amount of overthinking.
we are two lifelong friends taking on life, culture, sports, and the undefeated father time. If you are a weekly listener or if this is your first time with us, welcome. I'm Adrian.
I'm Jeffrey. And
I'm Jeff's dad, Rod, longtime teacher. And they invited me to this. I'm looking forward to it. It's nervous as shit.
It's going to be great. So I feel like this episode is going to be very fluid, very just chill. We're gonna somewhat stick to our usual run of show, but also it doesn't really matter. It's more just like open conversation. So obviously, this is your dad here. So I'm gonna let you start us off, Jeff.
Yeah. So first of all, I've wanted to do this since we started, and it's been like, you know, thinking of a guest. Okay, I would love to have my dad on, and I think you're the same way, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
I think growing up, you were over our house a lot. And you got to see him in a multitude of ways at school. You know, we went to high school where he teaches, you know, at King High. But also, it's your birthday. So you're turning 60 in 2 days. And I just wanted to ask how that feels. And also, essentially, like what you thought and felt when we asked you to come on.
Well, I've been watching you guys since the first show. I literally watch you guys during lunchtime. My kids would come in, my students would come in and go, "Watch Mr. Warren. Oh, that's my boy and his friend." And so sometimes I have to shut it off because you guys F words.
What do they say when you say it's my son's podcast?
Some want to sit down and watch it with me because they think, "Oh, cool, your son's got a pod," you know, and stuff like that. So they think it's cool. So I'm going to probably show them me on there.
Yeah.
And they'll think I'm cool too. Just kidding. So turning 60. Oh, and by the way, you guys have had some amazing at Sterling, one of my ex-students, amazing. And when I watched his 2 episodes, I thought, what a deep kid that he has turned out to be.
Yeah.
And I'd like to sit down and talk to him just because he's so deep. And then you had Daniel with, you know, a great guy who's got his own thing. And it's like, why do they want me on here? This is a show about 30-year-olds and they invited a 60-year-old. So I was like, oh. But so again, as far as turning 60, feels like I'm turning 30. Literally, you know, other than the aches and pains, I don't feel 60. So it's awesome.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
Can I add some context?
Yeah, of course.
On why? I mean, obviously, like you're the son.
Yeah.
But I think it made a lot of sense to invite you on, mainly because I think that just your personality, when I think of how you are with your friends, I mean, Jeff's always sharing like, oh, my dad's doing this with his buddies, longtime buddies, like lifelong. I'm like, this is, it's a point of relatability. And also, I mean, I was talking about it after we had finished I don't know if it was our last episode or the episode where Tori was on. And I was commenting to Jeff, both you and Fran are just, in my eyes, like such great people. And I just have a deep admiration for you both. So maybe you don't feel like it's a point of being worthy, but I feel it. And I think through the conversation, I have some questions. Obviously, Jeff does too. I think it's worth having the convo, and I know for a fact that there's people that listen that we went to high school with that would be interested, and just want to know what Mr. Warren's up to.
Yeah,
you know? So.
yeah. Just would love to see you. Even some people reached out and they were like, "Yo, tell your dad I said hello, and tell him that his class was awesome." And we'll get to that later.
Yeah,
well, good. I think about 95% of my students like me, and then there's the 5.
Well, you're always going to have 5, at least.
Wait, I want to follow up on your question though, since we are on the topic of turning 60. Which, congrats, by the way. Happy early birthday.
Yeah, my wife, by the way, she turned 60 yesterday. So happy birthday, Francis.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday. My question, adding on to what Jeff's question was, is when... Okay, so since the majority of people that listen to us, I mean, there are a lot of high school students through Jeff's job and everything. The majority of people are in their 30s. So when you look back, what did your 30s look like?
30s for me was, Fran and I were trying to conceive this dude right here, and it wasn't so easy. We started trying at 28, I think. 26? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started trying to have a baby at like 24, and then it wasn't working, and it was horrible. The worst thing ever. So that was my... Then
late 20s, right?
Late 20s. So then once we finally were able to have him, then I felt kind of like, okay, my life is getting complete now.
Mm-hmm.
So
family man.
And then, yeah,
you had me when you were 28, and then you had Jason when 33. You were 33. So you had 2 young kids when you were 33.
About you guys' age, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
you were at a new school.
Starting at King High School, I taught at Norte Vista for 9 years, and then got pregnant with our second kid, went to King High School, brand new, opened up, got cancer. So, yeah, it's all a great story. but it was a great life. I mean, it is a great life, sorry.
Yeah. It is. Do you think that you changed, I guess, after me and Jason were born? Because I know you changed, Adrian, after your son was born.
Yeah, I kind of want to unpack that a little more, just because, I mean, we've talked about it on the podcast in the past too, like the age at which the majority of people are starting to have kids has moved up. So a lot of people aren't having kids till, after 35, maybe even into the late 30s. Things were different, obviously previous generations. So in my mind, everything that you're describing, I'm like, yeah, that would make sense that's top of mind. Like, I want to start a family. Let me try to get these, pump these kids out.
Mm-hmm.
But so, I mean, I don't really know how to phrase it, but just like what for people that are our age that might not necessarily have kids. I mean, I was 27 when Kyra was born. So the mentality's like switched and everything. I can relate to that, but I'm sure there's people that are like, oh, I don't want to have kids yet, or I'm not going to have kids till after 35 or whatever.
Everything has changed since Fran and I. I mean, Fran and I got married when we were 20 years old.
Yep.
I would tell anybody who said, Mr. Warren, I'm in love, Mr. Warren. I'm gonna have seniors who tell me that all the time.
What do you tell them?
No, you're not. No, you're not in love. This is not love. So, I mean, maybe there's 1 in 25 that, yeah, okay, you are in love, and maybe you're going to get married and it's going to last
forever.
But Fran's dad and stepmother hated me because they didn't think I was a good person, and the last thing they wanted to see is Fran, their daughter, married to me. But we made it work. So I would say don't get married until you're older, and you don't need to start having kids, pumping out kids until you're very well set in your marriage.
Ready.
Or don't get married if you don't want to.
Yeah. You're not
Sorry
ready.
about that.
Well, also, let me ask, because you were 20. So
20.
How did you and Mom know that you were ready to go?
Honestly, when Fran and I started dating, it was right after high school. Going to Cal State San Bernardino. We had a party at my apartment in San Bernardino. I was actually with another girl at the party, and then Fran just showed up with her friends, and Fran and I started talking, and then after she left, I told my roommate, it's like, Fran looked really nice tonight. I think I'm going to call her.
Nice.
So we went on a date. And then, so why did I marry her? I think because I was afraid of losing her. So at 20 years old, I knew this lady, this girl, mine.
There you go. And 40 years later.
40 years later, we're still together. She puts up my shit, I'm telling you. And that's the key. That's the key why I saw in my notes. I'm supposed to talk about why we're still married.
Uh-huh.
Because your mom puts up my shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
What did she think of you coming on the podcast? Did she give you any pointers? Did she say, talk about this or anything?
No, she didn't. She just had fun. She just said, had fun. And like I told you, my number one goal after leaving here tonight is don't piss her off.
Don't piss off Fran.
Don't piss off my wife.
That's a good goal.
So, but I was assured you will edit.
Yeah.
If
Of course. I want to ask you, you're going to retire in a year. So you have the rest of this coming semester with your students, and then you're going to have one more full year teaching seniors and teaching sophomores. Again, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my classes.
Right. And then you're not going to come back and sub. You're going to be done.
My goal is to totally be done. I probably don't want to step on King campus for a good year after I leave King. I don't know why, but I want to make a clean cut.
Right. So, I mean, do you think about that when you go to work right now, that you only have a year left? Do you think about it when you wake up? Do you think about it all the time?
I actually think of, like I teach a lesson and it's like, I love this lesson. I love this story. And I think to myself, shit, I'm only going to teach this one more time in my life.
Yep.
And it's like, and so next year will be even worse. So this will be my first or last first day.
Yeah.
Things like that. But I'm not going to get sad about it. I'm going to rejoice in it.
Yeah. Will you tell your students that it'll be your last year?
They already know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we should put it on the marquee outside. Mr. Warren's almost done.
keep it up the whole year. So long, Mr. Warren. It's been a good run.
Yeah. So I'm good with it. They're good with it. Yeah.
Okay. But so to add on to Jeff's question, how do you feel your relationship with work has changed as you've gotten older? I mean, obviously now you're already mentally like, oh, we're about to retire, but just walk us through.
The relationship at work, now that I'm older, it's especially in education. I'm telling you, education's a different animal. But Jeffrey's about ready to experience this too. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay, so Jeff's going to start a new school, literally in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So he's got to go back into that for the next 2 years. Yes. That's all he's going to say is yes.
I will do whatever you ask.
Yes. You want me to coach girls basketball? When I came to King, we don't have a job opening in the boys program, but do you want to coach girls basketball? Yes, I do. Never coached girls before.
We'll tell them why, though. Why do I need to do that?
Well, because, for the first two years, they will use and abuse a brand new teacher because they need to fill spots. I mean, it's just a thing. They need to fill spots. And then after 2 years, you do all the things that they want you to do, and then you get tenure. And then you can finally slow down and say, no, I don't want to do that anymore. So now that I've been at King and a teacher for 36 years, and I've been at King for 26, I don't have to say yes to everything. And I can actually say now, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. You can tell them what you think.
This is stupid. We don't need to do this. The thing about education now is we need to please every single little group.
And what they want.
So my quote is, we do so many things here at King, but we don't do a lot of them great.
Yeah.
Because we spread ourselves so thin. And then that's education. So big thing that's changed is we're trying to make so many people happy. I'm not really sure we're doing a great job of our jobs.
Okay. I like that answer. How about if you think about it, maybe it's like relationships playing into, I mean, it kind of goes into like playing into politics and like a work environment. It could also even be like the way you approach conflict with somebody, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how to frame the question, because obviously I know it's education. think about myself, like working in the marketing world, and there's obviously different fields that people work in, but I'm curious, like, as you get older, do you stop caring about certain things, like having certain types of conversation or applying energy into certain people? I imagine yes, but.
Okay, as a teacher, and Jeffrey will tell you this also, the number one things, and I'm telling you, the number one thing for me as a teacher for all my years is just making relationships with the kids. And I'm telling you, you can go, or I can walk through the Tyler Mall or whatever and run into kids I've taught 30 years ago. And it's just amazing that they remember some of the relationships, the things that we said, things that we did.
Yeah.
So it's all about relationships. So that's what I care about most. And then the testing and all the data and all that bullshit. And I'm sure one of my APs is listening right now. So Adrian, we love data. Give me more data. We'd like to dissect it during collab. Collaboration. It's just everything is so trendy in education. But if you are able to connect with the kids, then they freaking want to learn from you.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dang, that was good. Adrian did reach out.
I saw that on the, the notes.
I'll give the shout out right now. Mr. Diaz, I actually went to UCR with him in teacher education school, and he said, shout out to your dad for all the years of service at MLK.
Well, I was going to say this to the end when you did the shout outs, but in education, especially if you're a long-term teacher, I have my administrative degree. I could have become an administrator when Jeffrey was born because I was working out right then. But then I decided, you know what, I want more time with my kids because they spend so much time at school, admin. And it was more important for me to be coaching these kids and doing whatever I did with Jeff and Jason. So admin, they come and go. I mean, I've thought about it on the way here. I've had 10 principals since I've been teaching.
Yep.
And if I counted the APs, it'd probably be in the hundreds.
Right.
And they come and they go. But Adrian, if you're listening, you are awesome. He's a young guy, and I don't think he's been in the classroom a lot. So first thing I heard is like, we got another AP, and he's like, Jeffrey said he's like 30.
Probably a little older than me. He taught at Ramona for a couple years.
Okay. So, and he was the young up and comer. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh shit, here comes another one. But he's kicking ass with Aaron. So shout out to them.
I think I always asked you if you wanted to be a principal one day, and then you always said the same thing. Like, no, I don't think I do because I like working with the kids, and I like coming home at 4 o'clock.
Right.
I don't want to be there at 7 p.m. every night for the next football or basketball or water polo game.
Well, could I ever coach you in all those leagues of baseball or basketball, right. Any of that? I couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Without.
Yeah. So it's at least for me as a teacher, I've done it now for 9 years. You've done it for now, what, 30? What year are you on?
Well, when I retire next year, they're going to give me 37 years of credit.
37 years of credit.
37.
So you started when you were 20, you said 23.
I got my first legit teaching job where I signed a contract when I was 25, but I've been in a classroom with my own kids since I was 23.
It's a long ass time.
Career.
Yeah, and you feel fulfilled by those years of teaching. You didn't need to do anything else, and that's kind of what I feel too. Like even moving into this new spot, this new job, I can see myself teaching another 29 years and retiring at 60, being happy for all the good kids I got to work with.
And you know what? Once you become an administrator, you don't get to deal with the 90% of awesome kids that actually go through school, but you deal with the 10% of the bad kids 95% of the time.
Right.
And that's not where I got into education.
Yeah.
I got into education to teach kids and like talking to kids, not freaking,
hate it.
Let me ask, you're almost out. So I think you can tell a couple funny stories. Can you give me any stories of when you did something in class and then you went home and you thought about it and you're like, damn, I might be getting fired the next day?
Jeff, there's so many stories.
Give me one.
And I really can't think of one right off the top of my head right now because, my mouth doesn't work with my brain very often. So, I'm going to go ahead and give an example of that. I've been the best man in 3 weddings, and one is Uncle Jeff and Lori's. And when I get up to give the speech for the toast, I say in front of the entire 300 people and your mom who's sitting right there, here's the toast to Jeff and Lori, and hopefully your marriage is happier than mine and Fran's. And she's sitting right there.
What did mom do when you said that?
I was trying to be funny, but by the look on her face, I knew I was not funny.
So you actually had that one written down? That was a plan?
No. That was something I came up with in the bar when we were doing shooters. Shots of tequila. Oh gosh, I get so smart when I'm drinking. So yeah.
So what was the reaction of the 300 people? Did they laugh? Did they get that it was a joke?
they it was like if you could get booed off a stage. They did that to me, and then I literally had to go back up there 20 minutes later and say, "Okay, drunk. Can you guys? I said something earlier, and I want to retract. Literally, I retracted my toast at him." So again, best man at 3 weddings. Only one still together. I'm not a great best man, so don't ask me.
All right. Well,
so no, I can't think of one specific story when I've said something because there's been so many.
But that's part of teaching. You're in a public space. You're saying the things that come to your mind quickly, and you just got to roll with it. Yeah. And obviously, you're still here, so you're good to go.
I mean, I know you've had.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll tell a quick story. The one girl that probably the worst student I've ever had in my life, and I tried every single thing I could to get through to her, to just make her at least engage in the class, or even just be quiet. Please be quiet. And then one day she made me so upset. So I said in front of the whole class that you were a terrible person. And she took that and she immediately walked out, and I never saw her again. And then 2 years later, she emails me and she says, "I just want to let you know that I'm graduating, and I still think about what you said. I'm not a terrible person, and this is what I've done. And your remarks made me want to show you that I could be better, or show you that I could, do whatever I wanted." So it was a very passive aggressive email, but I emailed her back saying, "You know what? Good for you." And then there was one story.
I would have said something.
What you're
welcome. Bullying works.
But to me, it wasn't even bullying. She was. And then there was the one story when I threw a marker in a girl's face on accident, and I thought I was going to get fired the next day. I was trying to throw a marker into a trash can. And
you also broke a phone.
Did you ever have to pay for that?
The phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave her a 20. I slammed.
She took the 20.
Yeah. I slammed my fist down really hard to make a point when I was teaching, and I cracked a girl's phone screen. And she came back a period later saying, "Mr. Warren, I think you broke my screen." And I said, "Oh my God."
It was because of the vibration off the desk.
Yeah, I didn't hit the actual phone. I just smacked the desk so hard.
I think she just walked out of class going, "I just got Mr. Warren for a 20."
But,
it was already
phone
cracked.
was probably already broken.
If you knew her, you knew she wouldn't do that. She's a sweet girl. So I just told her I didn't know how much that would cost. I said, "If I give
Did
you
you
this
feel
20,
the glass?
It's at least 100.
It's probably
Yeah, it's more.
But I mean, it wasn't like a brand new phone or anything. So and she's nice. I know it's not the point, but dude, it wasn't even like whatever. So yeah, great teacher. I'm glad that we're still here. Some days I think that I'm like, oh, I'm gone. But let me ask you this: do you miss coaching? Because you coached softball, you coached girls and boys basketball, you coached football, you coached flag football, like the Powder Puff game.
The Powder Puff game. Those are classic. And golf for 2 seasons.
Golf. So I feel like, growing up with me and Jason being young, you were always coaching something. So when you stopped, I always thought to myself like, oh, he's got to miss it a little bit. So do you miss coaching, and what were your favorite, or what are some of your favorite memories from coaching?
Okay. So the other day, because teachers have to do 3 duties a year.
Yep.
And so actually 4. So one's graduation, checks that off. But then 3 other duties we have to go to, let's say a volleyball game and sit there and supervise the gym or keep a clock like Jeffrey does at Moval. And so the other day I had freshman girls basketball where it's just supervision. I sit by the door and watch. And I coached girls basketball for 7 years. And again, that's a great story because, you know, I leave a great teaching job where I'm teaching seniors and doing yearbook at Norte Vista. And then this new school opens up and I go check it out. And it's like, you know what? I think I need to teach here. And I go interview for the job. Didn't get it. Just like you kind of thought you didn't get yours.
Okay.
And so in my heart, it's like, okay, it's meant that I teach at Norte Vista. And then a week before school starts, King offers me the job. So I had to go beg my principal at Norte Vista, can you get me out of my contract so I can go teach over there? And started coaching girls basketball. So did the first 9 weeks or 8 weeks of coaching football first with Ken Mushinsky, best dude in the world, by the way, Ramona High School. And then one day, went to practice and I said, oh, Mush, I can't finish the season. I got cancer. And then
what did he say?
He cried. I cried.
Did he say?
And we gave ourselves a big hug. I just met, first time I met Coach Mush, I thought he was the biggest dick in the world.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Because I walk into campus, principal introduces him to me, or me to him, and he's going to help you coach. And he goes, what do you do? I go, I teach English. Oh, that's just what I need, an English teacher coaching me. It's like, okay, dude. And he goes, well, how old are you? I go, 33. He goes, fuck, I thought I was old.
Because Mush was how old at that time?
Mush was probably 26.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, this is going to be great. But then we became best friends and awesome. So anyways, when coaching basketball, never did before in my life. Did it for 7 years. And to finish the story, doing the supervising the other day, I was watching the girls' basketball game, freshman game, and I was like, damn, I'm such a better coach than that guy.
Really? In your head, were you calling plays?
Like, oh, yeah. And I was freaking going, hey, pass the corner. And
were you actually using
yes,
doing it
I
with
was.
your arms?
I was standing up going, get over here. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm coaching from the freaking sidelines.
Yeah.
I'm that dad.
Yeah.
So long story short, maybe I'm going to coach next year.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Just that last season, get it out of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then football. So I coached football with, 10 years at Norte Vista. And then with Coach Mush for probably 15.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 years of football, and probably the greatest experiences in my life coaching football with Mush and the kids. And then the last 2 years of football were the worst experiences ever.
Why?
Well, I left football when Mush left, and then I came back for 1 year under a different coach. But the discipline was just so horrible. The kids were so not coachable. And basically, the leaders were horrible.
Yeah.
And then I came back another 5 years later or whatever, and during the COVID year. And I met some great people. I met some great coaches, Jim Walker, but just a horrible long season.
You knew that was probably the last one.
Leaving football was awesome, but I want to go back next year, maybe coach the freshman girls basketball team.
Nice.
Teach them how to set a pick and roll.
Pick and roll. Ice.
Backdoor.
Just
do some normal plays instead of just running around and throw the ball up there.
Right.
And maybe shoot instead of throw.
Do you remember coaching me and Adrian?
Of course I do.
So, yeah, I want to ask actually more, what do you remember about him on the basketball court?
All right, so I was thinking about this earlier. What do I remember about Adrian?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I remember not knowing him at all. And then, because I wasn't your coach during freshman year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You watched our team.
But I watched your freshman team. But I remember one of your practices that I went to, and as you guys were doing laps afterwards or something, and in my mind I was like, who is that tall, fast Mexican kid?
He was probably lapping everybody.
I was so.
Oh my God, he was
I
just
definitely
like he was like a freaking gazelle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you beat me to it. That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
and he wouldn't stop. It's like, damn, he's lapped you twice, Jeffrey.
Oh, at least. I was huffing and puffing. He kept going.
Yeah, and then the next year when Deshaun took over, it was like, hey, Deshaun, you're gonna beat these boys to death as far as you guys
Conditioning.
You guys' conditioning was off the rails.
Yeah. We didn't touch a ball for a month or two.
I remember he was just trying to get you guys to quit
Yeah. And it worked for a couple
and
kids.
throw up.
Yeah.
I definitely threw up.
That was probably the most in shape that we ever were.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
That's when you
Yes.
got fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. But I mean, we were in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of suicides.
Yeah.
A lot. I think I was always like top 3. at least.
Yeah. What else? So obviously you were our coach when we were on JV. Once we got to, well, you stopped playing ball, Adrian.
And that's another story I thought of today.
What?
Oh, like the stopping of playing
The
ball?
reason you stopped, and that's why I despise some of the king things that we did back then, is I remember you stopped playing because you couldn't afford to pay for summer league or something like that.
I think, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember I tell Jeffrey, that's bullshit. I'll pay for him to play.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it was like, but that was so king high school. And that's what we're finally getting away from that, where they're saying, no, you can't be charging that much. You can't require kids to pay. Because
It was crazy.
it was just the amounts of money that the kids had to pay. And in some programs, kind of still do. But it was just wrong because you should not have been cut from the team.
No, you should have been on
At
JV.
least, like,
You
they
should
moved
have been
to
on
JV.
JV
Again, as a junior, like I was. And
exactly.
we would have had a great time.
And you would have fun.
Right.
And that's what sports are. It's supposed to be about fun and relationships and
Team building.
And when he'll never play varsity. Well, I don't give. I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to say the effort. I don't care.
Mhm.
Let the kid be with his friends and be a good kid. But
And teach the younger kids too.
It was all about money back then. And
Yep.
It pissed me off. So that's a big memory I have of you. And you got fucked. Ooh, I just used the word.
We did. It worked out though.
Yeah, I was sad myself because my two buddies weren't on the team anymore after that
Right.
sophomore year, and you're right, it was because of the summer league. Any other good coaching stories from us, or just any other memories that you have of Adrian from me or me from high school?
Okay, so my big thing is, and this is going to sound arrogant, I think I'm the best 10th grade teacher on campus.
Oh, okay,
And I've thought that I'm the best 10th grade teacher on campus since I've been at King.
yeah,
So my boys are going to be in my class. No matter what, you're going to be in my class.
Yeah.
And I just remember that you didn't care for it too much
I struggled. I did.
because I'm not really sure if you liked me because I knew he always knew the questions, the answers to the questions. So I was like, I would ask, okay, Johnny, do you know the answer? Didn't read.
Johnny didn't
Yeah.
know.
But they were all his friends that I was
Yeah.
asking
Yeah.
the question. So he cringed every time I would ask one of his friends who didn't know the answer. Then I would go, Jeffrey,
And then I would say it, right?
and he knew the answer.
Yeah.
So he didn't like the fact that I'm guessing, the teacher not being cool to his friends.
I was just embarrassed. I was just in a weird stage of life. I was quiet. I didn't know what I was doing.
Now Jason, on the other hand,
Yeah.
in my class 5 years later, he was like, Jason would know the answers also. But when his friends didn't, he was like, you dumbass.
Which sounds like Jason.
And then he would go ask my other friend, Dad. Pick on Johnny tomorrow. I know he didn't read.
That's funny.
Jason loved my class.
That's funny. And you never taught Adrian.
No.
I never taught Adrian, but Adrian worked the door
Yep.
in my
Yeah.
Yep.
student store. Yeah, I guess you were the bouncer.
Yeah.
So
Do you
It's all
remember?
Mexican.
Do you remember doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. Vividly.
did I
Why'd you
pay you $5 a day?
Yeah. It was $5 a day. Yeah,
Did you just
run
think to yourself like, "Hey Jeff, who's that tall Mexican gazelle that you play with. I wanted to be the bouncer.
No, by then you guys were friends, and that was your senior year, right?
Yeah. But perfect time. Give context though on what that was for.
Right. So this is the next thing.
You guys are doing some good segues, by the way.
Right. We're working on it. We're working on it. So you have a club and you put on this charity softball game, the King Kids versus Staff, King Seniors versus Staff softball game against cancer.
Right.
And you raise money throughout the year by selling snacks in your class. So that's why you needed Adrian to be the bouncer to make sure that kids don't steal money or food from your class.
Right.
And
so
you had all the best snacks.
Right.
Back then during lunch, we had cup of noodles, and I had like 5 hot water urns going.
Yep.
It was the hot spot.
It was the hot spot, and we had a line outside the classroom, a good line. And kids stole. So I needed Adrian at the door.
Was it Adrian in Austin? I think it was Hidalgo, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, it was Austin. Yeah.
Yeah. Every day that you would probably spend maybe 20 minutes there just to bounce, and then
I would take the money.
Yeah.
And then Austin would run. He would be more.
He's the enforcer.
He's
Yeah. He's big Austin Jack. You know what Tori told me today? She's like, yeah, Adrian was the quote unquote bouncer, but he was just flirting with all the girls in the hallway.
No, it wasn't. I was too naive back then.
And after you guys left, Samantha Andersack, Sammy, and her friends took over.
Yeah.
And they did a great job. But now so you asked about where the money goes. I use that money to buy gifts for a raffle or prizes for a raffle.
Yep.
And then we raffle off during the game, all those. So we've made over $100,000 to the American Cancer Society. And then after I finally reached that goal 2 years ago, now all the money just goes straight into our club. We just do that.
The King Kids Against Cancer Club.
King Kids Against Cancer Club, yeah.
So you raised $100,000 for the American Cancer Society. How many years of the game was it?
I think we're at 25 minus 1 year of COVID.
Okay.
So
yeah, and I played in it. Were you on the team, Adrian, during our senior year? Okay. Great time. I think every senior looks forward to it. That if they want to play, there's even you have to get there early to sign up because there's only 40 spots.
Yeah.
So how did you get the idea? What made you think of that? And then also just where do you see it going after you retire?
All right. So I got the idea, obviously, after I got cancer, and it's like, okay, life has changed. I got to do something for the world.
Right.
Not for the world. But that's what you think. It's like, I can't be so single-minded and just think about myself and my family. So, and then again, we play softball.
Yeah.
So, King, we had celebrity basketball games where the money went straight to ASB. But never got anywhere else. So, and I think I can't remember the year we started. I have the data somewhere. But literally, we auctioned off or raffled off a single iPod for $100, and I think we donated $1,200 that year to
first year
American Cancer Society, and then it got bigger and bigger where we're giving trips to Vegas out. Large screen TVs,
laptops, Chromebooks.
Just crazy, great gifts.
Scholarships though too.
And then now we give scholarships away. So we've been giving out $55,000 in scholarships to seniors. So yeah,
that's awesome.
It's fun. But where do I see it going? Hopefully somebody takes it over because it's a great event at King.
Yeah.
Sure. On that day. Do you already have the day?
Yeah.
What day is it?
May 16th.
May 16th. Okay. And you have 2 more games for this year and one more next year. Awesome.
Wait, real quick before we move on though, I want to talk about or ask you rather when you just the whole process of finding out you had cancer. What went through your head? How old were you?
Okay, so I was 20 years old. Okay,
you were 33.
Oh yeah, 33. Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
So, anyways, I play softball and. We'll probably talk about the NADS in a second, but I was playing shortstop. Specific game. I remember the moment in my mind so perfectly. Somebody hit it in the hole, and I dove, caught it, and I just couldn't get up. It just hurt so bad. I had testicular cancer, people.
Mm-hmm.
So it just hurt so bad I couldn't get up. And that night I went home and I said, babe, you needed to look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it hurt so bad, right?
It hurt so bad and it wasn't right. So went to the doctor and the doctor kind of looked at me and said, yep, you probably have cancer. And sent me home. And then that's when your mom stepped up and she was on the phone with Kaiser and said, basically, oh yeah, they said you'll have an appointment in 35 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And Fran was not having that. So that was a Wednesday. And then I had an appointment on Monday and I had surgery on Tuesday. She was in there.
Yeah.
Stuff.
She was going crazy as she should.
Yeah. You don't tell.
Yeah.
And I remember her quote. I was listening to her on the phone. You don't tell somebody they have cancer and you'll see them in 30 days.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was great that she helped you out in that
it was
sense.
a real one.
Probably not great to hear.
Well, and then, the whole cancer experience, back in the days, it's so much different now. I'm a first year teacher at King, untenured, and know zero people other than Mush.
Who doesn't like you? Well,
no, we're friends now.
Yeah.
And then they tell me that, so I took first year ever I've taken tenure. I took 10 days off for the surgery. And then I go back and then they tell me you got to do 18 days of radiation. But you have to drive all the way out to Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood every day at noon. So here I am. I'm out of sick days, brand new school.
Untenured,
a freaking infant son.
Yeah.
And
stressful.
So I talked to my principal, Ray Pleco, amazing person. And he said, we'll take care of you. And people in my department just stepped up. Rod, I'll cover your class. And that's how I met my friends there. And it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So I did my stuff and I'm all better. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's my way. My game is repaying people.
Okay.
Right.
Do you feel like people being there for you through that kind of helped this idea for the softball game?
Oh, yeah. And it definitely just, and my club.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my club, I think my club is the best club on campus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. And the kids who are really involved and are really passionate and compassionate about it, about helping people is amazing. I mean, when we have teachers on campus who get sick or like somebody's parent just died the other day, we'll meet at my house and we'll make tacos.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty damn good at making tacos.
Yeah. For the family, right?
For their family, during this time. And, we're doing, it sounds like I'm trying to plug our club, but I'm not. I'm just talking about how great these kids are.
Yeah.
We did homeless outreach the other day where they have showers set up and then my kids hand out clothes and stuff like that downtown. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. And I think the kids are learning compassion through.
Yeah, well, that's kind of where my head was going. Is I think that's like when I think of you, and I know I brought it up earlier, and Fran, like that's where my head goes. It's like it's the coolest example of what it means to be a good person, and also enjoy some Coors Light.
Yeah, to be a real person.
Yeah, like it's just,
who enjoys life, has a good time, but also
it's admirable.
I'm definitely not a great model person, but what I do is I try to help people.
Right.
So I definitely have my faults. Coors Light's one of them.
Yeah. I mean, same for me and Adrian, I think, too.
I think you're a good model.
Well, I do too.
With that, can I go get a beer, boys?
Yeah, let's take a little break.
We'll take a pause. So getting back into it, I wanted to ask you, Dad, when me and Jason were young and we had a bunch of friends that wanted to come over, you always said, yes, bring them over. They can stay for dinner. They can sleep over. I know Adrian came over multiple times to our house, probably from high school through college, I'm guessing. But then also it could be Lawrence, it could be Isaiah, it could be Jason's friends all through, elementary, middle, high school. What made you and Mom say to yourselves, it's okay. like have them come. We want to be the house that invites all and welcomes everybody.
We're gonna put up with all these random
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
I don't think Mom and I consciously thought about that stuff as far as we want to be the house. First of all, we wanted you and Jason, to be safe. So I'm here. I know I'm going to keep you safe.
Yeah.
I might have been walking in the garage and chugging a beer and then running back out.
Yeah.
But I still knew you guys were going to be safe.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? It goes all the way back to Davion. When you were a kid, man.
For context,
so-
Davion was my very first friend. He lived down the street from us on our first house, and he would come over almost every day. I'm probably less than 5 years old.
Oh, less, yeah.
And he, my very first friend, actually stole
your
money from me, and it was Davion's cousin. So the kid that stole came over to give the money back, and then I never saw him again. But Dave was the cousin and said, "Can I stay?"
Right.
And then my
Literally the day
Yes.
that you got the money back?
Yes,
Can I
yes.
stay and play?
And
It's
then
bud.
and then he stayed, and we became best friends. But yeah, like even since then, like you said, like that was the thing.
Like with Davion, we used to take him camping with us. He was like our little
Adopted. Yeah.
if we want to say little brother, for Jeffrey.
We faked that he actually was my brother so he could be on my same NJB basketball team. He was 3 years older than us.
And it was not NJB because we would have had to provide a birth
Oh, it was
certificate.
YMCA.
It was YMCA.
Yeah.
And yes, we did.
And no one batted an eye. I remember the car ride over there where I'm like, we're going to say Dave's our brother. And then you just said, yep, just nod.
Can I say what's even funnier?
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
He's black.
Dave is not a white man.
and he's like the biggest, strong.
Yeah.
And he was literally probably 7 years old, and he had muscles coming out of his neck, and it's like
He was our leading scorer.
he was. Oh yeah.
I met him one time.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dude looks like a running back almost. Like,
Yes.
tiny,
That's
stocky.
what he played.
And
Yeah.
see, that's what I tried. I wanted him to, I was going to pay for him to be anything he wanted to be. I wanted him to come to King so that Mush and I could get him where he wanted to.
Right.
Because not just because I wanted to be our running back from our darn team, I wanted to help the kid.
Yeah.
So, you know what? So, why is our house the thing? I think we're fun. And we make you guys comfortable.
Yeah.
But I always want to help kids. I mean,
I always had a great time at Casa de Warren.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you know that so many of our friends really appreciate and loved you guys and just really admired you for being so welcoming. And
I appreciate that.
so,
Yeah. Especially when some of us do things when others are away.
Oh, yeah.
should we tell that story?
No, let's not tell that story. You had sex in Jason's bed, and then she threw up on her freaking stairs.
And then
And then this guy has a bright idea too.
go get the laundry detergent to get it out of the carpet.
We had that stain on the goddamn carpet stairs forever.
And you guys gave me so much grace.
We had
I was
to.
so embarrassed, and I felt like such an idiot, rightfully so.
They're in New York. They're out of town on a road trip, and we invite some people over to Casa de Warren after downtown Riverside, and it went from there.
Yeah.
Adrian did his thing in
Yeah.
Jason's bed.
Yeah,
Sorry, everyone.
I would have beat your ass.
If you were Jason.
I'm glad you didn't do it in my bed.
No. That would have been too far.
Oh.
But
Going back into like your hobbies and what, makes you. You are a founding member of the Nads.
not founding.
Okay. Well, the Nads
Been on
are
the team for a long time. The Nads are a softball team. We play on Wednesday nights. We used to play on Sunday nights.
okay, and these are your best friends, or some of your best friends that helped like create it, and also were on the team with you for years.
This team has been around since you were born, because I remember Mom gave birth. Remember the story?
No, I don't know.
Mom gave birth to you, and we're all in the little waiting room, not the waiting room, but your mom's room with you and your little bassinet. And you were sleeping. Mom was sleeping. I had a softball game.
I gotta go.
Babe, I gotta go.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Did you win?
I can't remember if we won, but I came back and she was awake. She was very happy.
I asked this because it's been around for how long now? How many years? The Nats?
The Nats have been around
If I'm
since
31.
30, so more than 30 years.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure and honor for me and Jason to now be on the team. It's something I look forward to Wednesday nights, in the middle of the week. You're having maybe a stressful week at work or you got other things going on, but at least for me, I can come play softball with my dad and his friends and Jason. And, you're out there for 2 hours. You have a couple beers afterward, and it's nice. So I just wanted to mention that.
And that's one of the best things, having you and Jason out there. I'm sure at some point we're going to talk about what I'm going to do during retirement. But I also play chair volleyball with my mom on her senior citizen team. So I have kind of the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I get to play with my kids, and I'm not good anymore, so I don't play very often. I, kind of plan when I want to play, although I was really good 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I'm really good at chair volleyball.
Yeah, he's like the ringer. He's the young gun on the chair volleyball team.
And I'm tall. The other day I slammed one so hard right into this older lady's face.
Did you scream and
I
shout?
went, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And she's like, I closed my eye just in time, Rod. I felt like shit.
That's so cool that you're playing with grandma and
Grandma loves it.
And grandma, she puts the whole league on essentially. She's like the ringleader. So she asked him to join when he turned 55.
And finally I decided, okay, I'll do it.
I've been trying to get Adrian to come play softball or rock climb or get out there again. Do you think he'd be good at softball, Dad?
No, probably not.
Can you catch?
I think so.
Because we need more.
How do you think if you can catch?
It's been a long time.
Oh, but you've
yeah,
I can catch.
I
You
can
should
catch.
get out there with us.
We should do something.
Yeah, let's get out there.
Pickleball.
I have a couple final questions. So you mentioned earlier, Dad, retiring in a year. I just want to know what you think your days will be like once that time is here. Are you excited for it? Do you think you'll go stir crazy? What's the day-to-day going to be like for you?
First of all, I'm excited about not having to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. So I'm not going to wake up at 5 o'clock unless I want to. My body does automatically. Yeah. Will I go stir crazy? No, I have plenty of hobbies. And I also, so my hobbies are a garden. I want to go camping more. Started baking.
Started bread making. Yeah.
Made some killer sourdough today.
Your record collection.
And record collections. And that's going to come back later when we ask about album of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep busy. I was thinking today, it's like, okay, what am I going to do really? So I'm thinking about maybe volunteering at a dog shelter or something.
Okay.
Because I love dogs. I want to rescue dogs. I want to help dogs. All these dog videos show up on my Facebook account and it makes me cry.
Yeah. No, I bet, yeah.
So, that'd be something I can give back.
Did you ever, you told me for a while that you wanted to maybe be on the golf course, being the drink delivery guy?
My ultimate job would be to go to General Old Golf Course and say, okay, I have $10,000. I will buy a golf cart, set it up with a little bar, ice area, and just let me drive around and offer beers and mixed drinks to your golfers. And I'll split the proceeds with you.
Yeah.
Somebody said, don't you have to be cute and a girl for that? And I was like,
usually.
Whatever. Old and bald.
Yeah.
It can become a thing. I don't know.
The drinks are good, they will care.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? If the drinks are good, if it's freaking 110 out, you're freaking wanting a Coors Light.
Yeah.
They'll want me. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun job.
Okay, I have something for you. This is one of the questions that I have down that I'm the most interested to ask. And this relates, I think, to a lot of topics that we have covered on the pod. We're always talking about like Gen Z and this and that. So you've had the chance to teach kids across multiple generations. I mean, I think Instagram really came out when we were what, junior year for us?
Sophomore year?
Okay. Well, and then so you taught even prior to that. So what do you think, what's the biggest change that you've noticed across each generation in how young people think or act?
That's a great question. You know, people my age, here's our famous quote. When I was, when I was young, kids my age used to, you know, what I in my mind, I always say bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
There's always, kids are kids. You know, I can compare my kids to me when I was a freaking sophomore in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I can compare them. And, you know, my kids are distracted by their phones. But guess what? In my day, we had this little thing called Walkman. And I remember one day I borrowed my buddy's Walkman because I couldn't afford one. And I walk into my biology class, 10th grade, and I put my hoodie on, just like kids do nowadays, hiding their damn, you know, put my foot in. And I was listening to it. And all of a sudden, song came on by the Cars. And I didn't realize that I'd never used it before. You talk louder when you're
listening to something.
You're something blasting your ears. So I'm listening to the Cars song, and I really love this song. And I guess I went over to my buddy. I go, "Hey, have you ever listened to the Cars before?"
Really loud.
And the whole class is like, "Damn, Rod."
That song must be good.
And the teacher caught me.
Yeah, it's the same.
So you know what?
It's the same.
Kids are kids. You know, the phrase, in my day, we were so much more respectful. Bullshit. You're not remembering what you're like.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I call bullshit.
I like that.
I like that.
Kids are kids.
Because I was the biggest dick in high school.
I wish
to
I could-
teachers.
Well, to teachers, I
Or
think,
both.
To a couple
All
of
the above.
teachers, really bad. If my students did what I did to a couple, horrible. I was a horrible person. And my mom will tell you, "Oh, Rod, you were so good." No, I was a dick. So that's why I'm making up for what I did earlier with my kindness today, because I was bad.
If you can, give me a mindset shift that you think people that are in their 30s should have. Basically you know, where you're at right now, just things that you wish you would have thought about differently when you were in your 30s.
Okay, I was thinking about this one earlier today, and you didn't give me this question, but I was thinking, what am I going to talk about as far as, because I hear you and both of you talk how you're struggling as 30-year-olds. You know, we can't buy a house yet. Things have gotten so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You and your child care.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be thinking, shit, this is really hard versus what my mom and dad had. But you know what? Until the last 5 years, your mom and I basically were paycheck to paycheck. Maybe the last 10 years. We did, you know, because mom works for Provident. It's financial.
Mm-hmm.
And she almost lost her job during a downtime. And then they did another downtime where they fired everybody, but only kept her because she's such a kick-ass worker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so until the last 10 years, we haven't had a really good savings. Our savings was our income tax, getting our taxes back. It's we just got 16 grand back, and that was our savings.
Yeah.
So you guys think you're struggling, or you think you have it hard? No, you're not. You're normal kids. You're normal. You're normal human beings right now, because it's going to be that way until, you know,
until it's not.
Well, you're doing okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're doing okay.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Let me do the shout outs.
Closing.
So again, Dad, thank you for coming. We're not done yet, but Vincent Baum wanted to shout you out. He said you were his coach all through high school for football, and he's a listener.
Okay, wait. So I saw that in my notes. So I wanted to come back to Vince, because I'll always remember Vince, because he was, you know, part of my fun years of coaching football.
Yeah.
And the memory I have, Vince, sticks in my head and will be there forever, is one pregame we're doing receiver drills where, the quarterbacks throw balls to the kids.
Was he a receiver?
Yeah, he's a receiver. And he was one of my kids, so he was my guy who I coached every day. And we had a father named Sam who was on cutting edge of making videos, and this is before YouTube, but he was cutting edge. So one day he pulls Vincent aside and he freaking tapes this GoPro on the top of his head. And I was like,
It was his like family member?
No, he just picked Vince, and he taped a GoPro on the top of his head. And it was not a small GoPro. It was a freaking huge ass camera. And Vince is doing drills, and I'm like, what are we doing to that poor young man? So anyway, so Vince is out there running routes with this big old freaking antenna on his head. And he was just having a good time with it and a big old smile. But then at our football banquet, those were the most amazing shots of the entire video. I mean, Vince running a great route, boom, boom, and then catching the ball, his hands up there. So, yeah, I thought we were making him look bad, but it was
basically cutting edge back then.
Was it like, so it was like first person point of view?
Yes.
Totally amazing.
That's awesome.
But that was before people were doing it. Before YouTube, so it was amazing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, he just wanted me to say to you, tell the GOAT, I said, what's up? And that he was really looking forward to coaching with you, but then COVID hit.
Yep, I remember that.
So one of my students, Luis, he said, who is the better golfer, Jeff or Rod? I'll let you answer first.
Hands down, you are. I'm good with that.
Like, you think it's no question?
Yeah, no question. You're better. That's fine. I'm good with that.
What's your average?
14 beers.
What's
just kidding, Mom. I know you're listening.
What's your average?
Dude, this is what we knew. We're like, we gotta get Rod on the pod.
What's your average through 18?
You know what? I've broken 100 twice.
In your life?
In my whole life.
Only twice?
Yeah, because my average is probably like 124.
Okay. See, he keeps a real score.
I keep my real score.
Yeah.
I don't.
No mulligans.
I don't mess with you. I want to know how bad I am. And sometimes I'm bad. And, like the other day I played Fairmont.
Yeah.
Walked, shot a 54. And I could literally name the 10 strokes I could cut my game off,
Yeah. Not bad.
I hit some good ones. And then sometimes I'm just have a beer in my hand. It's like, I'm going to drink it real fast.
Okay.
And shoot a shitty shot.
You never take it too seriously, and that kind of rubbed off on me too. You know what's funny is pause.
You got to explain it to your dad.
The whenever I say pause, it's like that's what she said type joke.
It's like when you say something that could be interpreted as a sexual innuendo. Yeah. So then it's a New York thing. It started in New York, and then people.
Yeah. I coach golf, obviously, for now 3 years, and I recently, gave it up. But you were the first person that ever taught me, if it goes forward and you can find it, it's a good shot. Forward and findable.
That's a quote from Jeff Dietz.
And I have taught that to my students and my golfers from day one. If it goes forward and you can find it, you're fine. It's a good shot.
All right.
Love that.
I like that.
So, and then last shout out, Rachel Pyle.
Nice.
She said that she appreciated your class because it was one of the first to make her actually think critically. She loved the project from Lord of the Flies, where you have to figure out, is man basically good or evil? She just wanted to say hi and thank you for everything. And then she wanted to ask, when I finally told you that I was going to become a teacher, what were your thoughts?
I always knew, what was weird? I always knew that you were going to be a teacher.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just felt it in, our discussions of literature and stuff like that. But then I also thought, it's like, oh, shit, what's he getting into? Because education has changed so much.
Yeah. I remember I went into college with business in mind, and I tried it. I tried being a poli-sci minor. I tried getting into the business world. I was a management major, and I graduated with that. And then by my junior, senior year, I thought to myself, like, what the fuck am I doing? And I knew by that time I was too far gone to change majors, but I could minor in English, and I loved those classes.
Yeah, and remember when you went to college, I said, go ahead, be a business major, but minor in English.
Yeah.
And you listened to me, and guess what? You did all those classes, and guess what? You're an English teacher, and you're good.
Yeah.
So,
that's the one regret I have.
And I think that right there is when I knew that you would be an English teacher.
But yeah, thank you, Rachel, Vince.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
Louise.
Rachel and Vince.
Yeah, it was really nice to hear from her because I haven't talked to her in years, but she's doing well.
Years, good for her.
She's up in San Francisco. Yeah,
Good.
doing her thing. All right, big dog. I think we're into our
Regular
usual
run of
segment.
show. Yeah, and just to wrap up, because obviously now we'll go into our regular stuff. Thank you first and foremost for coming on. This will be our last episode of the year, obviously, and I want to say that it's just been really cool to have those experiences going over to the house, and being for better for worse through all the memories. But yeah, I said it a couple of times already, but yeah, I've always admired both you and Fran and just the way you guys treat people and your hospitality and everything. So
Thanks, appreciate it.
yeah. So when Jeff brought it up, I was like, yeah, your dad's what it's the essence of what this podcast is into the future. So let's bring him on.
What we aspire to be.
Yeah. It's we're just, regular dudes that enjoy having some beers,
Trying to figure it out.
Working hard, staying on top of our stuff. Obviously for me, being a parent, eventually Jeff, I'm sure will, be a loving dad and all the above. So what better time than now to just have this moment of reflection and think into what's the next year going to look like and so I appreciate this conversation. With that being said, I do have some current events and culture.
Yeah.
So Netflix is going to be streaming iHeartMedia video podcast in 2026. So what this means is this isn't the only show that will be on there, but The Breakfast Club, which is Chalamet the God.
Yep.
It's a very hip hop oriented, super popular hip hop culture radio show. It's more of a podcast now, which I think is interesting just because when you think of streaming, obviously it's mostly TV, video. Netflix has done even jumping into having video games that people can interact with. So it just makes me think of what do podcasts look like moving forward as a piece of media and content and entertainment for people. And
they're
also
they're
just
going all in. Netflix is, right?
Yeah, and podcasts when podcasts started, it was very niche, right? Not everyone listened to podcasts. Then it became very popular through Spotify and Apple, and then now statistically a lot of people watch podcasts through YouTube video, which is obviously why we have the video, right? And we try to do our best of staying on top of uploading to YouTube and all that. But this is brand new territory. So it's really interesting. And it makes me think of our podcast going to now be seen as the same type of meat or have as much weight, let's say, to be sold to a studio, and get placement on Netflix like a TV show or a movie would. All right. So I'll run through these other ones very quickly then. So Spotify is launching AI prompted playlists, which is brand new. I actually think this is really cool and very helpful. So you can essentially just ask, hey, obviously right now we're in the middle of the holidays. I want a very warm, fun, vibey, lively playlist for a family holiday party or whatever. And it'll make it for you rather than you having to spend the time and add individual songs one by one.
Is it already out or not yet?
It's in beta. So
Okay.
it's not officially launched, but yeah, you can access it. I think this is a genuinely cool use of AI in my opinion.
What's the first
I'm kind of
playlist that
lazy.
you'll make?
I don't make playlists. That's the thing. And because I get lazy
Yeah.
to add songs. Because then it's
It takes a while.
what will work with this? What would be a good song to add after this one? So this is to make it my life easier.
Well, what's the first prompt that you'll put in to ask to make something?
I don't know, maybe a gym playlist early 2000s, mid 2000s, hip hop, something,
rap.
yeah, stuff like that. Okay, next one. TikTok has been sold to Oracle-led American Investor Group. So this basically solidifies TikTok from going away in the US. So I don't have the specific notes on the percentage split, but the majority of the stake, at least for the US operations, is being sold off. ByteDance, which is the Chinese-owned company, will still own a stake in it, but not significant enough to the point where they are the majority owner, at least for the US operation side.
So this means that it's not going to
go away.
Like
They're
all the drama last year for that was dumb.
Yes, they're good. And honestly, like, it's a great product. It makes sense.
Yep.
And then the last thing that I'll add, and this was news that came out today, and I just wanted to add it. I don't know much about him. Maybe you do, but the creator of Call of Duty, or the Call of Duty developer, passed away.
I did see that.
Vince
Yeah.
You see the
Zampella.
video?
No.
Oh, dude.
What was the video?
You saw it?
Yeah, he's driving a Ferrari
Yeah, it was a car crash.
and really fast, stupid. And he's obviously told people he's going to do it because there's video of the lady just on the side of the road. And he just slams into the side guardrail. Driver ejected.
Oh, God.
He was driving?
No, sorry. Passenger ejected. Car kind of burst into flames. He's stuck. Oh,
How? Yeah, I can't watch that, dude.
Well, you know how, you're just going
Scrolling,
through,
yeah.
you
going
just
through
come across
Twitter, and all of a sudden, boom. I still call it Twitter.
That's terrible.
It's like, haven't you guys learned from the Fast and Furious kid and all that?
Yeah.
It's like, don't drive
Mm-hmm.
fast cars.
He seemed like obviously he made a lot of good games. Seemed like he was respected. But yeah, like you said, just a bummer. He worked on Call of Duty. He worked on Apex Legends, one of my favorite games of all time. Battlefield 6, which we're playing right now, he was on. Medal of Honor. So a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Rough news. But yeah, just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Can we do like TV film?
Yeah,
TV
of course.
film?
Yeah.
There's just two notes literally that I have. So one is I'm looking forward to watching Marty Supreme.
Yep. Are you going on Christmas Day?
Yeah. So
Are you?
Well, no, not Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
Oh, Christmas
I actually
Eve?
felt
Okay.
really stupid yesterday. Yesterday I was bored and I was like, I haven't watched a movie in a while. Let me go on AMC, like the website, and see what's available. And I see it and I'm like buying tickets, but I didn't pay attention to what date it was for.
Oh,
so I bought
shit.
the ticket for like 30 minutes later, not realizing that it was for
The
Christmas
24th.
Eve. Yeah. So then I drive to the theater and then I'm like, hold on, let me check this. And then I was like, oh, you're an idiot.
So what time is it on
It's
24th?
like 6:15.
Okay.
I don't even know
Have
if
you
I'm
seen
gonna make it, to be honest.
this new movie, Marty Supreme?
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is one of those moments I'm going to say, got nothing.
Timothe Chalamet. Is it a biopic, Adrian?
So it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
I want to, I forget
who?
what it's.
He's a ping pong player.
Yeah. He's basically like
Oh.
the way it's been, as far as how I understand it. He's like the Michael Jordan of ping pong.
Yeah.
So based on a true story, but the character's name in the movie is different than the actual Marty. I forget what his last name is in real life, but Timothe Chalamet plays Marty something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just
And this sounds
This guy's journey.
entertaining to you guys?
It's getting like Oscar buzz for his performance. The marketing is going crazy.
Okay,
You know the
but-
Sphere in Vegas? Like he
Yeah.
blew the Sphere up all orange. He was on top of it
Yeah.
for some
Okay,
marketing.
but so has the Rock's movie where he was the
that
one
Smashing
and
Machine.
then Sydney Sweeney's movie where she's the boxer. They had such great buzz, but guess what? They went. "Ugh."
I think this one's.
I think this one's different.
I think this
And
one's.
I'll tell you
ping
why.
pong?
Yeah. Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing. This one's crazy. I don't disagree with you. And this is what we talked about on a few past episodes. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this. But the marketing rollout has been crazy. And you know what it is? It's him. It's the actor specifically.
Yeah.
So he's dating Kylie Jenner for one. He has this.
Come on, bro.
He has this.
Nothing.
Point there being that he has a lot of social currency. He's got a lot of pull. And
More
but-
than
Yeah,
Sweeney?
I-
Sydney
Yes,
Sweeney?
yeah.
I think to the point where people will actually go watch it. Everyone loves her because she's pretty.
he's yeah,
People
but
will go
but
watch it because it sounds actually like a good movie.
and not just that, he's He's from New York, I think. He's from Queens.
Yeah, he's a big Knicks fan.
But he grew up, I think he grew up in the projects. And he's like this white kid, very charismatic, very like knowledgeable about sports. He's a Knicks fan, so he's not a bandwagon fan.
Yep.
He's at every game. He's dating Kylie Jenner.
He loves WWE.
But doesn't position himself as Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. He loves acting, obviously, but like he recently had like this one-on-one interview with Adam Sandler, and if you hear the way he speaks, he's just very charismatic
and Cody
very
Rhodes.
smart.
He had a good one, Cody.
Okay. He is the lead actor in Dune, which people loved the second one, and they're looking forward to the next chapter of that. What else was he in? He was in the Bob Dylan movie. He was a lead actor.
Yep.
He's young. He's just a very if you watch enough of him, you'll get it. You know what it is? It's for how young he is and how he carries himself. In my opinion, I think he feels like what old movie stars used to feel like an actual oh, you're just a cool guy. Because now movie stars feel like social media influencers, and it's like you're kind of cringy. Like he actually feels like, dang, I wish I could hang out with that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's really cool.
And also, I heard the movie's actually good. I heard it's a good movie.
He's actually like a really good actor too.
I almost tried to see it yesterday, but it wasn't out yet. Around us.
Yeah, like this is gonna sound crazy. He's like a modern day Leo.
Rodney's like, I don't believe it.
He's not. Okay. No, compare him to Leo.
No, hold on, not like Leo today. I'm saying like when Leo was his age.
Young,
Yeah, like a young Leo.
He's gonna be nominated for the Oscar. I bet you.
It's gonna tank.
Well, he's won. It's not gonna tank. It's not gonna tank. I promise you that.
The everyone's wearing the Marty Supreme jackets now. All the
people are lining up to buy clothing.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
That's kind of all I had on TV music. And Stranger Things. Okay. The new season, the new volume for season 5 comes out on Christmas night at 5 p.m. You're not caught up, Dad, on the new season.
I want the whole thing to come out so I can binge it
right
straight through versus half and half.
Are you going to watch it, Adrian, that night on Christmas night? Yeah, I think I'm going to try and watch it all that night just to, why not? My one question for this was, what's your getaway from Vecna's song? You know how Max has Running Up the Hill, right? So do you know what I'm talking about? So last season, Max was getting, her soul taken from her by Vecna. And the only reason she got away was that they played Running Up the Hill by Kate Bush.
Oh, I remember that.
On her... Yes, right. So that helped her get away. So Rodney and Adrian, your soul's getting sucked out of you by Vecna.
Pause.
What's your
How are you gonna unpause that? How are you gonna unpause that?
What's your getaway from Vecna's song? Like, what's the one song that will pull you out of Vecna's grasp?
I need to think about this one.
Yeah, this is a tough question. For me, it's Ooh La La by The Faces. And this has probably been one of my top played songs since I heard it long time ago. But it's just like, if someone were to ask me, like, what's your song, Jeff? I would say this one. This one would pull me out of Vecna's grasp. Ooh La La by The Faces.
All right, I would go AC/DC.
Okay.
For Those About to Rock.
Oh.
That freaking song, when I hear that initial, dun, 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 dun,
Can you sing it for us?
Fuck you. But that song pumps me up.
Okay.
It gets me going.
Adrian?
I would break out of Vecna's or whatever his name is. Vecna's grasp.
Okay, I like it. Good.
Oh my God, I don't know. It's gonna have to be like some older Kanye or something.
Good question, right?
Yeah.
We'll come back to you. But I tell my students.
Sometimes I just stare at my students.
It is in silence.
I'm not coming back to you.
Just sit there and think about it, dude.
After 5 seconds, they start sweating.
Yeah. I say we'll come back to you just to make them sit there and think, and I don't come back to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're excited for Stranger Things 5 Volume 2 and the finale on New Year's. We won't have a pod next week, so by the next time we pod, everything will be out.
Yep.
And we can talk about it. Whoa.
Ooh. Sports time.
Nice. Okay. For sports. Quickly, NFL updates. The Lions have an 8% chance of making the playoffs after losing to the Steelers yesterday in a heartbreaker. Am I mad? No. Am I disappointed? Yes. Rodney is a big Patriots fan. This is the best Patriots season that they've had in years, probably since TB12 was there. Okay. Okay. Is this the best season that they've had since Tom Brady?
Definitely the best season since Tom Brady.
Okay.
For sure. 100%.
Are you a Drake May fan? Are you on the Drake May bandwagon?
I have. And I'm telling you, Jason and I sit every day at 10 o'clock and we boot up our little fake stick and we get the Patriot game from Pittsburgh or wherever they're playing, because we get that feed. And we sit there for 4 hours
watching
the game. And we're back in it, because we never went away from it.
No, you guys are real fans.
We were fans forever, but this is a good. I'm feeling it.
It's nice that they're good again, but they're not the evil empire. The evil empire, like for the last years, was the Chiefs.
Right. People hated the run of the Patriots, and they hated Tom Brady, and
Deflategate.
Yeah, we didn't make it any better when we were cheating, and we had the Deflategate was stupid, but So. And Drake seems like a nice, wholesome kid.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, so
out of UNC.
Yeah, we like him.
They have a good shot this year. Maybe not the favorite, but they have a good shot.
No, but I think they're fine, and they'll make the playoffs, and then they'll maybe win two games.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess going into that, favorite Super Bowl win by the Patriots.
That's the easy one because
is it the Seahawks game?
It is the Seahawks game.
Oh, okay.
Because Tom Brady comes back from four touchdowns, and then
wait,
well, shut up. Wait,
are you going Falcons or are you going Seahawks?
No, I'm going Seattle.
Falcons.
He came back from 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns down?
Yeah.
That was the Falcons.
Okay, well, not my notes. But anyways. Okay, so I'm just going to go Seattle.
Okay.
And Seattle, I remember because we were having a party at my house.
Right.
We have great parties there every year. And we came back. And I remember that game. We came back. We were losing.
Yeah.
And then we took the lead. And then Seattle was going in. And I freaking just basically I was walking outside to the garden area. And I heard an eruption of clapping in the living room. And I come running back in. I go, what happened? And they showed the replay. I was like, why didn't they give the ball to freaking
Lynch, Marshawn,
right? And just
the Malcolm Butler interception.
So, anyways, that was the game. Best Super Bowl ever.
I'll never forget. You probably came over to a couple of these.
I was there for the Falcons.
The Falcons won when they were down. Was it 28-3, 27-3?
I remember watching your dad and how upset he was.
Halftime, he's so deflated.
And then
the turnaround comes, and then he starts talking shit, and then he starts
literally comes
I always knew.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. He'd point at you. He'd point at you because you were probably talking crap like I was before. And he knew how to let you have it. Yeah, amazing.
I loved it.
All right, well, good luck to the Patriots this year, I guess. Michigan Hoops, I watched a full game yesterday. They won by 50 against LaSalle. They look good. They're scoring 100 every time.
If you can't pronounce the name of the school,
it's probably
then don't
not great.
even mention it.
LaSalle.
LaSalle.
All right, NBA. Adrian, if you have it, give me your top 5 personal starting 5 all time. We'll go to Rodney, and then we'll go to myself first. Adrian, if you don't have it, it's okay too.
Okay, I'm thinking. You guys go first.
Okay. Rodney, top
I'll
5
go.
personal. This is not objective. Just give me top 5 starting 5.
All right. Point guard, Steve Nash,
Okay. That's who I have.
because he was so fun to watch. I've only seen, I think, 2 NBA basketball games ever live, and he was so fun.
Yep.
So I got 2 shooting guards or 2 guards, Michael Jordan
Okay. Same.
and Clyde Drexler.
Oh, Glad the Glad.
Oh, he was so smooth.
Okay.
Power forward, Karl Malone.
Oh, interesting.
He was so strong.
Okay.
And I feel bad that he never won anything big because he was so good.
Okay.
And center, Kareem.
Okay. Nice. I had Steve at the point, MJ at the 2. Kawhi is my 3. Because Kawhi.
How do you put Kawhi as your 3?
Dude, this is all subjective. This is like my personal favorite.
He freaking never plays.
But he's a 2-time champ. At the 4, I have Tim Duncan. He could probably be a 5 too.
I like Duncan.
And then 5, again, this is all personal. This is like my favorite 5 was Amari. I loved Amari when he was on the Suns. So he's obviously not going to be on many people's lists, but Amari Stoudemire was my guy.
Okay, I don't have this written as notes, so I'm gonna try to do it off top. Point guard, I'm gonna go Magic.
Okay.
Kobe.
Okay, at the 2.
Oh, who's my 3? I'll come back to the 3.
Okay.
4, I'm gonna go Dirk.
Nice.
5, I'm gonna go Shaq.
Nice.
Damn, who's my 3?
Why?
Fine, Kawhi. It's not gonna be Kawhi.
Yeah,
What, LeBron's on yours?
Oh yeah, LeBron.
LeBron.
LeBron would be my 3. LeBron would be my 3.
When I was looking at these notes earlier, it's like
LeBron would be my 3.
Adrian's going to go all Lakers.
He's not a real Laker fan.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I've been watching the Lakers since I was like 5 years old.
I know.
And you and Isaiah swear.
I know.
Whatever. Anyway.
You got to tell me really quickly. We're both wearing the sweater. How did Oregon look against James Madison the other day?
They looked amazing. And, first half played, they scored touchdowns on their first 4 drives, so they're fine.
Okay.
And all the haters on the internet are like, they only won by 18 or whatever they did. I knew that. And there was a couple of reasons why. Because, number 1, maybe there's only one. No, because the coach from James Madison is going to be at UCLA next year. And why be a dick to this guy who you're going to play forever and ever and ever, And we had the game won. Get your 2s and your 3s a chance to
so
get
it wasn't
in the
run
game.
the score up. I get it.
No, I mean, we could have beat them by freaking
A lot.
50.
Right.
So they look fine.
You have Texas Tech next weekend.
I think we're going to kick their ass.
Okay. Bama goes against Indiana. I hope Indiana wins that.
So do I. So I want a rematch.
Yes, I like that because Indiana beat you earlier this year.
Yeah.
Ole Miss goes against Georgia. Who you going for in that one?
I like Georgia.
Okay, I like Ole Miss because they lost their coach.
Fuck 'em.
Okay. And then Miami against Ohio State. We're all going for Miami, right?
I'm going for Miami.
Yes, Miami.
We all hate Ohio State.
I'm not an Ohio State fan.
Good. Okay, wrestling. Top 5 wrestlers of all time. I don't know if Adrian.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Let me go first, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is just off top. This is like childhood memory.
Yes.
Okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
The Rock.
Okay.
Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh.
Ooh, we pulled Eddie out.
Spicy.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero. I have to.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I like it. Is Rey Mysterio next?
Booker T.
Okay. Oh, look at you.
I
Yeah.
like Book.
And then, oh my God, he was in the crowd. No, I'll go John Cena. I'll go John
Okay,
Cena.
that's a good 5. I like that.
Yeah.
Rodney?
I'll go John Cena.
All right, so obvious pick, Roddy Piper.
Yep. Why? Name?
Roddy.
Okay.
No, but I mean, he was so funny back in the day because I was watching wrestling before my mom and dad would let me on Channel 11.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, but I don't care if he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was just cool. We're in that kilt and shit. All right, so Roddy, then Steve Austin because he's just fun to watch.
Right.
Undertaker.
Okay.
Yes.
Because he's amazing. And Kane, just because of his presence.
Yeah.
I love that. And then the last one is kind of a shout out to Jeffrey, X-Pac.
Oh.
Because when we used to watch X wrestling, you and Justin and Samantha would do the,
And Dave, probably.
and Dave would do the Xbox.
The suck it.
Suck
Right,
it slap.
right. That was D-Generation X. Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing in the world. And yeah, so.
We love that.
I used to do that as a kid too.
Yeah, I think everybody
Everyone
did.
did.
Right? Every 90s
Everyone
kid
did.
was saying suck it to every other kid on the
Yeah.
campus.
So real quick, little side story to that. So this past week, I had the office party right after we went through our whole things to not
don't
say at the
tell
office
me.
party.
Don't
You didn't
tell
do
me.
it.
Hold on, no,
Xbox.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Hold on. We went to a bowling alley. Okay, it's like a big department. I'm talking like 50 people. Okay, everyone's like in their respective bowling alley with like 5 or 6 people playing. And then one of the creative director's like gets a strike, and he does it.
Oh, nice.
No, he did not.
Yeah. And I was like, I understand that reference.
That's wrestling right there, dude. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Nice. My number 1 was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2 was The Rock. Number 3 was Randy Orton. Big Randy guy.
I like Randy.
Number 4, Jeff Hardy. I love Jeff Hardy. And then number 5, I was in between a couple, but I put The Undertaker at number 5.
Undertaker's a good one.
Yeah. I left off John Cena. Couldn't do it.
He's a great personality. I love
Right.
him.
All right. What hurts this week? This is a great one. We have to do this segment. Dad, what
You
hurts
guys
this
go
week
first.
for you?
All right, so I'm 60.
Mm-hmm.
Things hurt, so I don't really mellow and think about that very often. I kind of plan my hurtness. Like
What do you
I
mean?
planned my hurtness, so I didn't play softball last week because I didn't want to hurt
For
this
the holiday
week
week.
because my knees. If I run, my knees hurt. So here's my what hurts and what feels good. This is going to be a combined.
Okay.
Okay, so recently my 2 best friends have moved to Arkansas. And then, so my what hurts is not physical. It's more, oh my God, emotional and mental.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 best friends from 7 years old, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I still get to see my son every day when he drops his dog off at our house. But now he's going to move on to another job, so I'm not going to see him every day when he drops his dog off. And, so what hurts is I'm missing my friends and I'm going to miss my son. But what feels good is people are living their lives and,
Progress.
so it hurts in my soul, but it's great for you and it's great for them. So
Right.
it hurts, but it's good.
Can I ask a follow-up question though with this? And this is kind of maybe something I should have asked earlier, but I still want to ask it. How do you feel with friendships, right? Because I know we've been friends since the longest. Obviously, I know you've had lifelong friends. Not everyone has the privilege to have that. How do you feel? How do you manage that as people get older? What's important to try to do? Because obviously it takes effort.
Well, I'm still, I'm lucky enough to still have my friends. Jeffrey and Jason have been participating in this tradition I've had with my buddy Bobby since we were in 7th grade. Every year, no matter what, we go Christmas shopping. Back then it was, Christmas shop a little and then we'd go to the arcade. Now it's Christmas shop a little and we'll go to a bar and watch football.
Mm-hmm.
But for, what did I say, 42 years straight?
Yeah.
Now? 42 years straight that Bob and I have gotten together and gone Christmas shopping. And he even lived in Japan for 3 years. And he would come flying back so that we can do Christmas shopping.
That's awesome.
So
I didn't know that part.
well, he didn't come back just to hang out with me.
No.
He came out, to
Yeah.
visit the family.
Family.
But we did Christmas shopping. So, friends are so huge and important. I saw on this list that we were, what are you going to do about making new friends? I ain't. I'm good.
Yeah.
Now that once we retire, we're going to fly out and visit them.
Yeah.
Uncle Jeff sent me a text today. He bought a brand new boat. He lives in Arkansas. And so he texted me, look what I bought. And when I get all learnt up on bass fishing, learnt, Learnt.
He's an Arkansas guy.
He's already Arkansas. He's been there for 2 months. He's learnt.
Yeah.
So you know what? In my heart, I can't. I'm sad I can't drive literally 7 minutes to go see Grant anymore.
Yeah.
But it's good for their lives. So all good.
Yeah.
And you can see him soon.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I go out there for 2 weeks and they let me sleep in their garage or something.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever.
they have rooms, I think, too.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other side of that too is it'll probably be obviously an experience for you. Obviously when you go out there. So
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Adrian, what hurts this week and what feels good?
What hurts this week? I actually don't have a word this week, and I don't want to try to force one out.
Okay.
make it up. I do have a what feels good though. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. You know what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Big news. Let's just
Good
say
news.
that. Yeah, great news. Good news. I don't know. Just
Good change.
Good change. A lot of changes. Moved into this new apartment end of year, and then now there's going to be a lot of changes. So next year's going to look a lot different.
Yeah.
So crazy what happens when you change locations.
Yeah. There you go.
So
mine, what hurts and what feels good is also like Dad's, the same, because I got a new job, and so I'll be leaving the school that I've been at for 9 years. I'm leaving in the middle of the year, so I had to say bye to the students that I've had for 5 months, and that was tough. But I told them, why this is happening, like why we're making this change. My wife and I, Tori and I, and I'm excited. I am. It's something that scared me to do, to go through the whole process. We talked about the interview, I think, on the podcast, and that was crazy and scary and weird, but it worked out. And now we're hopefully going to be moving quickly and starting the new job in 2 weeks. So yeah, a new teaching job, same, still high school, but now freshman, and it should be good.
They're gonna eat you alive.
No. I've had freshmen before.
I know. I'm kidding.
It'll be a good change. I've never taught freshman English. I've taught freshman Avid, but it'll be 5 periods of freshman English. So I'm excited. Something new.
I mean, I told you this before. I feel like it's gonna be a good thing no matter what.
Yeah.
Like
And it's similar to what this guy did after his 9th or 10th year of being at his alma mater. And he realized too that he was ready for a change.
Yeah. And the goal is that you get to sleep with your wife 7 days a week.
Right.
Versus freaking only 4 days a week.
Yeah.
So no matter what, that's a good thing. you
Right.
know?
Yeah. So Tori and I will be now living together.
yeah.
Right. Right.
So that's good.
Yeah.
That's great, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go into our last segment. We have our of the year selections. We have like 10 categories. We don't have to make it super long or super crazy. We'll go from movie to song to TV show, game, album, sports moment, team, upset, and disappointment of the year. I'll let you guys start off with what was your movie of 2025, Adrian?
I'm gonna take Sinners.
Sinners. I thought that you would take that
Yeah,
one.
Sinners is my movie of the year.
And this is not a draft. This is just our
yeah, it's
selections.
just no draft for the final episode of the year. Yeah, just selection. Sinners is hands down my movie of the year.
Okay. Rodney, movie of the year?
I'm going to go with a doc, The Perfect Neighbor.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
that's a heavy one. I know what it's about.
It's just about that white lady who moved into a black neighborhood, and she was WT, and the kids were, and she shot a mom.
Oh, this is on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's 3 episodes. It's so easy to watch, but it's just a very good social commentary on the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I
Rough.
watch? I guess I should watch it. It's your movie of the year.
It's a good watch, but it's
It's heavy.
depressing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Social commentary.
For my movie of the year, I have Weapons.
okay.
Okay, so what was up with the big gun over the house?
I still don't know. In Weapons, remember there was the gun
the big gun
over the house. It was like was it an illusion or was it a smoke? I think the whole thing was social commentary on maybe automatic weapons
and how school shootings or something. But I swear to God, I watched that movie 2 weeks ago, and I thought it was great.
It's good.
But I totally what is going on with that big old gun over the house?
Yeah. Song of the year. I'll start this one. I have Amen by Shabuzi as my song of the year. The banger. Rodney?
I'm going to go with Static by Sleep Theory.
Ooh.
It's a rock band.
Okay.
Don't
Never
know.
heard that one.
You guys got to listen to it one time. You would be so surprised. Go on YouTube and look at the band.
Sleep Theory?
Sleep Theory.
Okay.
Black singer, Asian drummer.
Oh.
No, Asian guitarist, white drummer, young, and they freaking rock.
That's cool.
Okay. I'm glad you said this. And since I know that you collect records, because obviously I used to collect records for a while too. And I remember when I was producing music, there was I would always like look for this on records. If you ever see a mixed group of people that make music together, you know the music is good because that doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
They get together for a reason. So
Okay. I like that.
we'll have to play it after this. Okay, my song of the year, I'm gonna throw 2 in there.
Okay.
The obvious one is Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
That was 2024, brother.
But it carried into this year.
Nope, you can't name
Nope.
it.
Nope,
Whatever.
that doesn't-
Okay.
that
All right.
doesn't work
A
for
bar
me.
song, Shabuzi.
Oh, that's also 2024. I
No,
think.
it's not.
I'm almost positive it was. But you can take them both.
Okay, whatever. I'm taking both.
Okay.
I couldn't think of anything else.
All right, Adrian, starts off a new TV show. So a new IP. What do you got?
I probably won't be the best to call this out just because I tend to stick to the same things. But about, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I watched Welcome to Derry, the It spinoff.
Yep.
So that's my new TV show.
Yeah,
of the
it
year.
is new. You're right. Good,
Yeah,
good.
and
Okay.
A lot of good commentary online.
All right, Rodney.
Okay, so I got 2. I'm gonna go Untamed by Netflix.
Oh,
That's so good.
yeah.
Did you know what?
I haven't seen it, but heard good
It's
things.
it's a guy who's don't. And then On Call by Amazon, and you turn me on to that. On Call, young police officer.
Oh, that one is good.
So watch On Call.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
really
about
good.
that one. Okay. My new TV show of the year is The Pit.
I thought you were going to say Pluribus.
I haven't started.
No,
that yet.
I need to finish Pluribus, but The Pit is money. I'm not a big medical drama guy. Like I never watched ER, but it's really good. The Pit. It's almost like 24. Remember how 24 was like the span of one day?
Right.
So it goes hour by hour, and the characters are money. It's obviously very dramatic.
Is there a lot of
Intense.
blood? Because I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, there's lots of blood. It's
Yeah.
very gross.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Going into returning TV show of the year, I'm gonna take The White Lotus.
Damn it.
Yeah, I didn't like season 2, but I really enjoyed season 3, and I'm down for any White Lotus. Mike White is the creator, and wherever he takes us, whatever new locale it is, I'm gonna watch that.
France.
Yeah. So I like it.
Okay, I'm going to go Landman,
Oh,
Billy Bob,
yeah.
and then I also want to see Lincoln Lawyer because that's Mom and I's
Okay,
show, and it's coming back right now too.
nice. Adrian,
Severance, season 2.
nice.
Yeah.
That was my number 2.
Top.
And Stranger Things, I thought was like too easy for this one,
Yeah,
so I didn't
so I
pick,
didn't- same.
even though we love it. Game of the year, Adrian, go.
I don't think I'm going to be good for this one. I'm just going to throw Donkey Kong in there. Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Have I
Bonanza.
played it? No, I haven't.
But you have it.
I have it.
I'm
It's
looking
right
at
there.
it.
It's just in the plastic.
Yeah. I don't think you played games this year, Dad. Did you play any games?
I don't have one. I still working on RoboCop from 3 years ago.
Oh, he's been stuck
Fair.
on the same level for 3 years.
It's hard.
Well, you're going to have plenty of time.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to beat that
the
last
sequel,
freaking
the
boss.
sequel already came out, bro. Like, God damn. Mine. So I know that I've changed my game of the year probably 4 times
I
on
know,
this
dude.
podcast.
Yep.
My final selection. This is big.
Here we go. You want a drum roll?
No. In my mind, I'm doing it. It's Arc Raiders.
Okay.
Arc Raiders.
All right.
In terms of like hours spent and just pure enjoyment and something new, it's Arc Raiders. I loved Dispatch, but Arc Raiders is my jam.
Okay.
Album of the year. I'll take Morgan Wallen's I'm the Problem. Rodney?
I have, so I'm going to not participate in this because I swore off buying albums this year
What?
because I've been washing every one of my 2000 records
Yeah.
and cataloging them. So, but if I'm going to buy an album, it's going to be Cheap Trick's brand new one.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, nice. Adrian?
I think you know which one I'm going to say.
You're also doing Morgan.
No.
Oh, the clips.
Yep. Clips.
Yeah.
Let God sort them out.
Okay.
That's my album of the year.
Okay. Sports moment of the year, Adrian?
I have a few.
Okay.
I'll have 3.
Okay.
Can I say them all?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Kendrick halftime show.
It's not sports.
It's a sports moment. it's part of a sport. Okay. Shohei's record-breaking pitching and home
Yeah.
runs.
I knew you were going to pick that
Okay.
one.
That was that the World Series? Or was that the NLCS?
I think
can't
it
remember.
was. Yeah, I think it was NLCS. I could be
Okay.
wrong. I don't know. Anyway, and then the last one is, which I almost forgot about, Rory McIlroy's win at the Masters.
Yeah. Big.
Yeah.
Good job. Nice. Rodney? Sports moment?
I'm going to go with Philip Rivers.
Oh, okay. Recent. Coming back.
Yeah.
44 years old last week, almost leading them to a win. And then tonight we stopped.
He was doing well, so we'll
he
see.
had 2 tutties in the first quarter.
And then hopefully I don't take yours, but as a side note, Mark Sanchez.
Oh, that's not mine. Like him getting arrested?
Just the sports known as like moment is like, dude, what are you doing? So,
yeah. Losing his like credibility, right?
Yeah.
Reputation. Sad. I just took the Dodgers World Series because I think I'm not a big baseball guy, but I think that series kind of overtook like every sports
Taking the easy route, are we?
How is that the easy route?
Taking the easy route.
That was the most incredible World Series that I've ever seen in my life.
I was going to say that was the easy one.
Oh my God. Okay, whatever.
You were deeper than that.
Oh, team of the year. All right, let's see. Rodney, what's your team of the year? The Dodgers?
Yeah.
No. You know,
I mean, that's what you did.
No.
Don't try to do that to him.
No.
You just did that.
No, I didn't take the Dodgers.
Okay,
Who's
I'll
your
take
team?
the Dodgers.
Rodney?
So you know I have the Ducks or the Patriots. So I'm good.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I took Team Europe from the Ryder Cup as the team of the year because they were actually a team and they whooped our ass.
And they were getting shit talked.
And they were getting shit talked by the stupid ass crowd in New York or whatever
horrible
it was.
people. Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah. Upset of the year. I took Northwestern football over Penn State. When everybody thought Penn State was actually good and they were 21.5-point favorites over Northwestern, Northwestern kicked their ass in Happy Valley. Penn State had a home game. They were number 1 ranked, preseason, and they lost Northwestern.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump on that one. For my upset is going to be Penn State's loss to UCLA.
Oh, that was almost as bad.
That was the last stab in the back.
Yeah, like they're actually just dog water.
So you got beat last week and we weren't sure. Now we know for sure you suck.
Yeah. They had a rough year.
Yeah.
Adrian?
I don't have any more notes, so I'm just going to riff off whatever comes out. Gunther defeating John Cena.
Oh, okay. You crazy man. All right. I like it. Disappointment of the year. Adrian, you want to go first?
Oh.
It could be sports related. It could be anything.
Come back to me on this one.
All right.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Disappointment of the
whole
year.
world?
Well, yeah. Like what made you disappointed?
Oh, shit.
I have 2. I have the Lions. I have the Lions most likely missing the playoffs after they should have, maybe made the Super Bowl last year. Not an awful season by any means. A lot of injuries. Losing your coordinators was more of an impact than I thought. And then I also have College Football 26, the video game. Remember how excited I was for college football?
Yep.
I declared it like a national Jeff holiday. And then I did put maybe like 25 hours into it. I won the championship. Never touched it again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I love 25. I put like over 100 hours in that one. But 26 wasn't my jam. Yeah. Dad?
Okay, I want to just go ahead and stick with sports. Otherwise, there's other disappointments in politics and all that bullshit. and then we have another 2-hour podcast.
Yeah.
So my biggest disappointment with sports this year, and I'm not disappointed because I think they're horrible, but I'm sad. Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, the Bengals. Okay.
And I'm sad because, my ex-student player, Garrett, coaches with them, and I like the players, and I expected more.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not directing it at them, but I'm disappointed in them. I'm disappointed in my heart. They didn't go farther.
Yeah.
Rooting for
tough
them.
season. Adrian?
Again, just riffing off top. I can't think of anything else. I'm disappointed in Diddy.
Oh, okay.
Is that not a good one?
You expected more out of Diddy.
Did you say Diddy?
Yeah. Did you see the documentary?
No, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
No.
He's right to be disappointed in that man in a few ways, I would say. You wouldn't like it, Dad. Don't watch it.
I'm not watching it. I'd rather watch The Perfect Neighbors like 4 more times than that.
All right. That was episode 38. Rodney Warren, Dad, thank you so much for coming on. It was something that I've wanted to do since we started, and I'm glad that we got it done. I feel honored to have you here. Love you. Appreciate you. And it was really fun.
All right, thanks, boys.
Great episode.
Yeah, it was really nice. I appreciate being asked on.
Did you have fun?
This was actually so much more enjoyable. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I had to shit.
Because you were thinking of this?
I was doing teaching brain. What am I going to say? What am I going to say?
Like
And I
anticipating.
couldn't go back to sleep, so I watched that new
The Perfect
Leonardo
Neighbor?
DiCaprio movie.
One battle after another.
Yeah,
That one.
that was-
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah. So I'd have more talking points. I wanted talking points.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you like it?
What movie?
Yeah.
The young girl is really pretty and a great actor.
Yeah, Adrian loves
Yeah.
him.
Well, because
All right, that's it right there.
All right, everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas, everybody.
We'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Bye.
Mic drop.